So yes, this is the second video for today. I'm just going to go over the study guide. Tomorrow we have a 100-point test. This is the study guide. If you're kind of wondering what it's looking like, whoops, give me a second here. Okay, it's called the Decimal Fraction Review, and it has each topic on it. And I'm going to go through each one, trying to just give y'all some helpful hints. Here we go. So, starting out, when we convert decimals into fractions or mixed numbers, be sure to simplify to lowest terms. On our notes today, I tried to tell y'all that. You've got to simplify. That's a biggie. Okay? So, if I was to do number 1 here, I would take 0.425 and put it over 1,000. The reason is that 5 is in the thousandths column. Plus, if there's 3 digits behind the decimal, there's 3 zeros. Now, we've got to simplify it. When simplifying, you want to try to use the biggest number you can on the top and the bottom. Now, most of the kids might use 5. This one 25 would be the easiest. It would be 17. Yep, and 25 would be over 40. Okay, so let me check. My math might be wrong. Let me triple check right here because it is almost 3 o'clock, meaning my brain's slowly turning off. Let's see. 425 divided by 25. I would get 1.
So then we should got it wrong?
I meant 4, 5, 6, 7. No. 25 times 7.
Wait, how'd you get the 1?
Because 25 will go into 42 one time.
Then why is it giving you 9? No.
And then...
What? 2 will go into 5. You take it away from me. Yeah, 13 over 40. Yeah, it was still the
Okay, listen, wait a minute. We have 425, right?
Yes.
Okay, if I do times 1, I get 25. Do we all agree on that?
Yes.
Okay, one second. Okay, take from the 4. It is a 3 in my bad handwriting.
Oh, I get it now.
And then I get 1, and I get 7, and I bring down the 5.
Yeah.
Then 7 gives me the second number.
I knew it was 17 or
Okay, so I am right on 17/40. It's okay. Checking it, nothing else goes into that, so I can move on.
I thought it was just a 1, that's why.
Yep. Listen, I make mistakes, I'm not going to lie.
I mean on your, division.
Oh, yeah, on the division. Okay, number 2.
If the division problem, you subtract 25 from 425. How does that work? I thought it would be 400.
I don't know.
No, I don't think I did that. Oh, no, I did 42 take away 25. Okay, on number 2, it's going to be 33 over 100, and we're going to put a 2 in front. Now, you want to triple check. Can anything go into 33 and 100? Nope. Good to go on that one. That's it. Listen, sometimes they're short and sweet and easy. Okay, number 3 here. It would start out as, tell me if you can't see it, 45, and there's a whole number 45, and 6 tenths. So, 6 tenths simplifies by, yes it does.
Wait, no. I got it. 2.
It's got to be at least 2 or higher, guys.
Why did I raise my hand?
Divide by 2. It's okay, you're good. So, keep the big number. It's 45. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Now you've got the final answer. Always asking yourself if that, last one can simplify. Okay, the second part is we're converting the fractions into a decimal. Here we go. We got to divide top by bottom. We got to take 1 and divide by 5. To get our actual decimal, we are adding a decimal and a 0. So, 5 times 2 is 10. The 0.2, now that it's ended, stands for 1/5. So my final answer is bring down the big fat 5 in the front and add the decimal, 0.2. That is my answer. Keep the whole number, change the fraction. Is that good so far? That's the crazy looks. It's okay. You can ask me questions, guys. Okay, so this one, kind of ignore the 49. We're going to divide 3 divided by 12. Add a decimal and a 0. How many 12s go into 30? 2. It's 24, so I get 6. Okay, add a 0. 5. Yes, and it is a nice even and done type number. Now, put it all back together. I need the 49 in the front and the 25 in the back before I circle it. It's kind of weird. You got to put it back together.
Oh, I did it wrong. I did the problems on their own stuff.
Oh, that's okay. You can draw arrows if you need to. Okay, number 6. I got 23 over 30. I'm going to divide 23 divided by 30. If I add a 0.0, okay, I'm sitting here playing with 3's. 3 times what is near 23? 7.
No, what would it be?
Well, 8 would be 24, so that would just be too big. Okay, bring down a 0. 6 times 3 is 18. Which number repeats?
6.
6, and only the 6. So listen, since this does not have a whole number, you are just like, that is the answer right there. 0.76, and the 6 is repeating. The repeater bar has to be on the 6 or I have to count it wrong.
So only if it's like a... Never mind.
If it never ends. Because like the next number would be 6 again, right?
Yes.
180, and then 200, and then 180, and then 200. That's why.
Wouldn't you... 200 is bigger than 300, so...
No, not 300. 30.
30. Wouldn't you have to keep on going? Because...
Well, look what happens. If I use 6 again.
Oh, it repeats.
Okay. I think I saw it in your eyes. Okay. Simplifying. Here we go. What goes into 21 and 49?
7.
7. Woohoo! Divide the top and the bottom by 7s. Which gives me 3 and gives me 7. Can anything go into 3 and 7?
No, it
Nope.
cannot.
Good to go. Circle that final answer.
I have...
Okay. 32 33rds. Nothing. And it's, I can sit here and check 8 times 4, the 2's. I can check 3 times 11. But honestly, that's it. That's as good as it gets.
6.
Okay. 12 18ths. I'm running out of room, so I'm going to put it right here. Divide by 6. Totally correct. Which gives me 2 3's. And we are done with that one.
Okay, it's amazing.
Okay. Now, the last little part, summer difference. Make sure you know those vocab words before I forget to say it. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to work these things out. We got 7/9 minus 2/3. I need a common denominator first.
9.
9. I got to skip count by 9s and 3s. And which one do I reach first? It's the 9. Okay, to get my numbers, I do 9 times what is 9?
3.
1.
Oh.
7 times 1 is 7. That's okay. 3 times what is 9? 3. 2 times 3 is 6. Now I look at a subtraction. So 7 minus 6,
It's 1/9.
1/9.
You cannot simplify.
And I check. There's no whole numbers, so I am good. I can't simplify. You just kind of want to take it slow. Like, keep checking for whole numbers and weird things. Okay. 4/13 and 1/2. But think about it. If you skip count by 13s and you skip count by 2, what is the first number that you come in common with? So look. Let's say you got scratch paper and you're doing 13s.
Oh, you have to do it. 26.
Listen. 2 of these makes an even number. So 26. It's got to be the bottom 26 on both numbers. Now, here you might have to think about it. Like 13 times 2 is 26. 4 times 2 is 8. That's how I'm getting the 8. Okay, bottom. 2 times 13 is 26. 1 times 13 is 13. I go now and check it as addition. 8 plus 13.
21.
Yes, I'm still over here doing the math. And 26. Now I'm triple checking because I know 7 times 3 is 21. That one's even, but does it simplify?
No.
Nope. And I'm just sitting here checking it because it's the first time I've done it. I guess the second. I did an answer key earlier. So, okay, number 12, 3 and 5/7. It's okay. Plus 8 and 4/5. Common denominator.
30.
35. 7 times 5 is 35. Not 30. Love you people. Okay. So 7 times 5 is 35. 5 times 5 is 25. Okay. 5 times 7 is 35. 4 times 7 is 28. Okay. This is going to be one of the weird ones. 28 plus 25.
70.
Slow down. Not 70. Listen, if you've got to jot it on scratch paper, like 25 plus 28. 53.
Oh, then I did.
Okay, so it's 53 over 35. And my front number is 11. Now, I wish I had like a car horn. Stop. You got to put your brakes on. That top number is bigger than the bottom.
Oh, that means we gotta.
So, yes, what we got to do, and I'm going to do my best to kind of show it here. You got to take 53 35ths, and you got to divide 53 by 35. How many 35s going to 53? 1. Now, where is my mixed number?
Add the 0.
1. No, don't add a 0. Listen, just make a big fat mixed number. 1 and 18 35ths. I call it the backwards check mark. 1 and 18 35ths.
That's when we only do the.
Now yes, I heard it. Listen, that 1 has got to go back with that 11.
Could you simplify that again?
Now, does anything go into 18 and 35? No, I've been sitting here checking it. I won't lie. I was trying 3 times 6. I was trying 7 times 5. I've been trying some other stuff, but that is stuck like that. The only last part is you got to add the 1 plus that 11.
So it'll be 2.
No, what's 11 plus 1?
12.
12. So my final perfect answer is 12 and 18 35ths.
Yep.
That one's, it's rough, but it's just super simplified. Add that 11 back to that 1 to get that 12. Woo! Okay, let's try 13. Here we go. I got 12 and 1/9. I'll try to fit it. Minus 7/18. Common denominator is 18. That's 18. So I did times 1, times 2. Oh, this one's got the uglies also. 2 minus 7. Can we do that?
No.
Nope. Got to borrow from the 12. Make it a...
11.
And add what?
18, right?
18 18. So you want to add the common denominators across the top. What is 18 plus 2? 20. That is the new fraction you get to work with. Wiggling over these 7/18. Please sit down and wait till the bell rings. I don't blame you for being antsy, but work with me here, people. What's 20 minus 7?
10 minus 7, 13.
13. Over 18. Now go back. Are there whole numbers?
Yes.
11. You don't want to forget that whole number.
This is my favorite thing, so.
I know, it's crazy. Okay, number 14. I got 5 and 4/17.
The number is the same.
Ooh, I like that. I didn't even realize it yet.
I just realized when I was
That makes it easy, doesn't it? So 13 plus 4?
13. 17, right?
Yeah.
Those are like,
Funny.
there's 2 12s in the exact same.
Where?
Right?
Oh, yeah, there's 2 number 12s. Just ignore it. It should be 15, but it just happened. It's just numbered wrong. Now, I do want to get you, listen. What is 17/17?
6. 1.
1 whole. So if you have 1 whole and you add 5, it equals 6. 6 is the final answer. Because this is like having 5 and then you add 1 more.
Huh?
Anytime you have this is like saying you got 8 out of 8 slices of pizza. It's 1 whole. So you're going to add this 1 whole plus that 5 to get that.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Don't forget to study vocab. Okay. I'm going to finish this thing up because they're all running out.
I'll wait till you finish.
Number 12. I got 8 and 5/7 minus 3 and 4/5. I got 35s. I got 28. Oh, gotta borrow again. Here we go. Gotta borrow. Gotta make it a 7. I'm gonna add 35 35s. 45, 55, 60. I'm triple checking my math. And 35. I'm going to wiggle that over. I got 28. $32. 32 over 35. And 7 minus 3 is 4. There you go. So 4 and 32 35ths. And it doesn't simplify. I've been sitting here thinking about it.
I'm still about to say number.
Woohoo! And the last part is, don't forget to study. We got the words simplify, numerator, denominator, sum, difference, product, and quotient. And they're all listed right there. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.